video, I'm going to compare the 2% Alpha Arbutin from the Minimalist brand and the Hyphen brand. And towards the end of the video, I'm also going to share with you how to actually use these products. What I actually found when I compared these two products kind of took me by surprise, and I'm going to share with you why. Alpha Arbutin works well on our skin when it's used at a 2% concentration, and both the brands use 2% Alpha Arbutin, so they get a tick in that area. Both the brands have sodium hyaluronate. Sodium hyaluronate is a humectant, meaning it's a water magnet, so it's going to bring in some hydration to our skin, and that's always a good thing. Additional hydration is a good thing. Alpha Arbutin is a very good anti-pigmentation skincare ingredient. It's a natural form of another ingredient called hydroquinone. Hydroquinone, though it's considered the gold standard when it comes to fighting pigmentation on our skin, has a load of side effects for our skin, and so it cannot be used in many countries without doctor's prescription and doctor's supervision. Now, Alpha Arbutin, on the other hand, is a natural form of hydroquinone. It is of course not going to fight pigmentation as much as hydroquinone can, but it does fight pigmentation. It also comes with no side effects that hydroquinone can bring to our skin. Now, Alpha Arbutin is a tyrosinase inhibitor. Tyrosinase is an enzyme found in our skin. Often this enzyme can get a bit hyper, and when it gets hyper is when an excess amount of a pigment, a molecule called melanin, gets produced in our skin. This excess amount of pigment, melanin, is what deposits on our skin surface as dark spots and dark patches. That's a pigmentation. So what Alpha Arbutin does is it's basically going to calm the enzyme tyrosinase. Once the enzyme tyrosinase is calmed down, it's not going to result in an excess amount of melanin production. That means less or no dark spots, dark patches, and that pigmentation on our skin. Now let me get into the differences between these two brands. Now, Minimalist has two other ingredients called ferulic acid and 4N-butyl-resorcinol. Now, both these ingredients are really good. Ferulic acid is an antioxidant. Antioxidants are the ingredients which go and fight a molecule called free radicals on our skin. Free radicals are very nasty. They, in a very indirect way, will lead to pigmentation on our skin. So having this ingredient is a plus in Minimalist brand. And again, it has another very good ingredient called 4N-butyl-resorcinol. Now, this is also a tyrosinase inhibitor, meaning it is very good at reducing the dark spots and even the existing dark spots to a certain extent. And it is also shown to enhance the penetration of Alpha Arbutin into our skin. And so if Alpha Arbutin goes a bit deeper into our skin, it will be more effective. So this again is a plus on the Minimalist side. But this is what actually took me by surprise, what Hyphen has in addition to the core ingredients. Now, Hyphen has 5% niacinamide and 1% kojic acid. Now, these two are very powerful anti-pigmentation ingredients, and niacinamide, apart from fighting pigmentation, brings in a lot of other benefits to our skin, and having it at 5% is a very good optimum amount of niacinamide, and kojic acid at 1%. So a lot of studies have been done on these two additional ingredients to show that they actually fight pigmentation really well. They fight pigmentation in a different way to how Alpha Arbutin fights, and that's a good thing, because to tackle pigmentation we need skincare ingredients which can fight pigmentation through multiple ways. That's the only way to actually tackle pigmentation. So having these two ingredients at such good amounts is a huge plus for Hyphen. And it also has 1% yuzu extract. Now, this is an ingredient which is often found in Korean skincare brands. It has got properties very similar to vitamin C. So it's an antioxidant, meaning it is going to brighten up the skin and fight pigmentation quite well. Apart from this, Hyphen doesn't stop there. Apart from these additional 3 very good anti-pigmentation skincare ingredients, Hyphen also has D-panthenol and aloe vera extract. Now, these two ingredients are very good in calming our skin, in bringing the inflammation down on our skin. They do add hydration to our skin and all that. They have additional properties like that, but the property that I'm interested in is their benefit in bringing that inflammation down on our skin. Because you see, when skin is inflamed, that's what makes that enzyme tyrosinase hyper. So calming the skin is a first step towards fighting pigmentation. So if we calm the skin, the chances of pigmentation occurring have been drastically reduced or have been completely removed, because it's when skin is inflamed, that's when the enzyme tyrosinase gets hyper, and that hypertyrosinase is what results in pigmentation. So having these two very good anti-inflammatory ingredients that can calm the skin, is a huge plus for Hyphen again. So this is what took me by surprise, because I'm actually a huge fan of Minimalist. I love what they do with skincare, but in this particular case, when it comes to 2% Alpha Arbutin serum, I would have to go with the Hyphen brand. To use this Alpha Arbutin serum, you can use it either in the morning time or the night time. Just cleanse your face, make sure your face is all clean, then apply the serum, wait for it, let it sink into the skin for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then apply a good moisturizer. That's about it. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.